All right, I'm here playing more CorgiSpace. We finished off by drinking a bunch of pulps. We have nourished ourselves with the papal juices, the papal pulp, and now I open cartridge number 7. There's a face. I like this face. Skeleton gelatin. In skeleton gelatin, you explore some caves by making bubbles and falling off stuff. Oh, I love falling off stuff. I'm a pro. Oh, yeah. Oh, boo, boo. Okay, I can press A and make bubble. And then I can press B and absorb bubble, even when I'm not on them. Yes, okay. This is precisely what that is. This is basically UFO 50, but in Pico 8. This game even specifically shouts out UFO 50 in the description for one of its titles, which I am delighted by. Being a big UFO 50 enjoyer, if you were not aware. Oh, I can stand on these? Cool. But it looks like I can't make bubbles on the spikes. Hello, cool skull. Oh, I want to pick up the cool skull. Oh, there we go. Okay. I've opened this door by making the skull green. What does it do for me, I wonder? I'm gelatin. Spikes wouldn't hurt me, of course, but they might rend my jello body into pieces. And that's no bueno. Boof. Has anyone here attempted to use Pico 8 before? It's I believe you can just mess with it in your browser, if memory serves. It's not something I've looked into specifically, but I like that game making tools are so much more accessible these days. Making games is no longer a mere pipe dream. Like it was, back in the day. Just thinking like, boy, I love all these Nintendo games and whatnot. I wish I could make something this cool myself, but of course it seemed impossible. Like, you want to go to Japan, you want to speak Japanese and make games? Not happening. But now it's maybe possible, at least, if somebody wanted to make games. I don't think it would agree with me. Why did I do that precisely? I pushed some things down. What does that do for me? This seems like a game that would be a moderate hit on Newgrounds in 2007. Gosh, what was big on Newgrounds in 2007? I don't know. Oh, I see. If I want this open, could I, like, make a little... No, I can't make a stack and push it on. Interesting. So the first... Doesn't matter which skull I gelatinize. The first one will always open the upper left door. So I would need both gelatinized to open the upper right door. That was Ego Raptor's era, Ultimate Showdown. I've never actually seen Ultimate Showdown. Let me go back up here and not push this down this time. Okay, I did this. Now can I... Oh, it resets everything. Boof. Okay. What if I just... I'm thinking here. Because I guess nominally I want to get here. But I want to get there. Why am I building a stack here? I don't know. Messing around. All right. I want to get blobs on the skeleton here. How do I get blobs on the skull? Let's see. Can I push? I can push this here. And then what if I press B then and get rid of these blobs, it resets the whole room though. What to do with these? I need to think. I assume that these background details maybe are showing me where I should be pushing stuff. I assume these aren't just marks on the back wall just for fun. But I've made this stack too tall. And that knocks me back down. Oh, but they're still both here. I can't push the stack of two though. I can push one, but not both. I had an odd moment earlier when I saw it's just showing what I've done recently. Oh, now that I'm actually looking at it, you're right. Me parsing them or trying to stare at them to parse what they mean, and then realizing, oh, okay, it's not actually that important, and I'm overthinking it. Teehee. I can't push on there. Is there a way I could, if I can get one of these on here and then push it over, that would be the solution, I think. Anyway, well, I'm trying to get my thoughts in order. Forgive me, when I start streams, I've forgotten entirely how to talk to people. But while I try and get my thoughts in order, I had a surprising moment earlier on B-Ski, seeing a post from one of the devs of Crow Country, and them showing their earlier body of work before making Crow Country, and seeing that they're the Super Flash Bros now that they make stuff under SFB Games. But I pushed it too far. I pushed it too far. I was yapping and I pushed it too far. Ah! Oh boy, good. Anyway, I saw that. Yeah, that it was the. Hang on, I don't want those blobs there. The Super Flash Bros that made that stuff, and looking at their body of work, I just had this moment of going, wait, that was you. You made, like, I remember these animations. I watched this animation, what was it called? The Decline of Video Games or something. I remember that one, where they're at a convention or something, or like E3. Oh, I remember E3. Okay, hang on. I need to think about what I'm doing before I make the stack wrong again. My brain is just locked up completely. Okay, trying to visualize. I want it to be over here so I can get on the skull. I know I keep doing the same things because I look over at chat, trying to get my thoughts in order to soliloquize, and then whatever I'm doing is just gone in my brain. I'm bleh. How is Tangle Tower, if anyone's played it? I've heard good things, have not played it myself. So I just want to push this over so I can get to skull, so I can climb up on skull. Where I need to think, where am I pushing it to? Where am I pushing it to? God, I had it last time, and now my brain is just no. Please, brain. I know I pushed it too far last time. Oh, right. Okay. This is what I wanted to do. No, I wanted to, oh, I didn't push it far enough. Oh, please forgive me. Jeez Louise, it has been a day. Okay. I understand now. No, I don't. I didn't start my stack. I'm in agony. This is the kind of day I've been having. Okay. Like this. You want to know that the kind of day I've been having is that right when I got to work, I went over to the manager because I needed to ask him something. And right away, a customer came up to me and started angrily ranting. I've still screwed this up, haven't I? I have. I've still screwed it up. Yeah, pushing it onto the first spike is the plan, but then I didn't leave myself a way out. I should have left myself a way out. But yeah, like right from the get-go, some guy just came over and started ranting at me and like pointing and gesturing and going, "You always screw up my order, blah, blah, blah." Not me personally, but you know, every time I come here, nobody can make my drink, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just got here. Over under on this game being a hurt me more kind of game. Well, it's the kind of thing where I have to visualize my moves in advance, and you may have noticed I really struggle with visualizing my moves in advance. My brain simply can't hold images in my head for very long because my mind wanders too quickly. That's why even relatively simple puzzles give me trouble if they require me to visualize an object and how it moves or changes. An example I've used before is the Professor Layton games. Do I need to? Yeah. No, wrong. No, right. No, wrong. Oh no. I did it again. I'm so sorry. The Professor Layton games, where there's an early puzzle where you have to, you're given the net of a cube and you have to figure out which of these map pieces fit on this one blank side of the cube to make a continuous roadway when the cube is assembled. And that kind of puzzle, though relatively simple, is a nightmare for me to solve because of the way my brain works, or doesn't work, might be a better way of putting it. And it's both embarrassing and infuriating. Okay. But no, it's still wrong though, because I can't. This is still incorrect. What am I doing? Why can I not do this room? If every order is screwed up, baby, stop coming. Boy, I thought you meant this room. Like, if your order of operations is always screwed up, Maury, stop going in this room and do something else. But I guess the thing is that some people where I work are more reliable than others. Sometimes I'll have customers specifically request me, like, I want her to make my drink. I can trust her. I go, it's very flattering. However, I'm not always available to make your drinks. That's been a weird constant at the coffee shops I've worked at. I remember once some years ago. Yes, you can ask a question because I'm soliloquizing and my brain is not processing anything of this or processing any of this. So by all means. Anyway, while I soliloquize, I remember some years ago, I hadn't even clocked in yet. I was at work early. I was sitting in a corner on my 3DS, headphones on, focusing on like Etrian Odyssey or something. And this lady comes over, a regular of ours, and leans in my face between me and the 3DS and's like, "Can you make my drink?" Like, no, I unfortunately I can't. I'm not even clocked. So you won't make my drink. No, no, I cannot. I'm not even clocked in. So you're not going to make my drink. No, I'm sorry. Well, this sucks. This sucks. This sucks, she says, wandering her way, muttering to herself, this sucks. And I don't want anything. Like, why do I keep resetting the room in the same place? Like, you mean I almost get it there and then I put it back because I think I've done it wrong? Because I push the pillar on the wrong, the pillar, this thing on the wrong spot, it feels like, and then I have to reset the room because I can't get blobs. Why do I live in hell? Oh wait, do you mean like resetting like the whole room itself, but me at the bottom when I shouldn't be at the bottom? You know, I hadn't considered that. Hadn't considered that. Will this work for me? Not really. I feel like I'm almost onto something. But I do live in hell though. Thank you for noticing. Somehow I didn't even process that I can reset the room while I'm not at the bottom. I feel like I have to. I should ask for a premium fee. God, I wish. Like, okay, you want me to break routine and to jump through hoops and push past everyone to make your drink personally? Okay, that'll be $10 personal tip. Thank you. I've had people give me personal tips before, but I'm not allowed to accept them. Like the company rule is you're not allowed to take personal tips. I remember like a couple of years ago for Christmas, a regular gave me a $20 personal tip. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to take it. And then my coworkers chastised me for it. Like, why didn't you take it? You should have just taken the money. But like, I would have gotten written up. Like, so? Like, I don't want to get written up. You can push the skull? You can push the skull? Whoa, I've just learned something radical and new. You can push the skull? What do I do with this information? Exciting frontiers in skull physics. But now, are there going to be exciting frontiers in Mori getting her act together? No, God, I'm going to be here forever. Maybe I should do what I did last time if I spend too long on one thing to just play a different game for a bit. Because evidently my brain is not clicking with puzzles, and it's mortifying. Mortifying, even. If I'm not allowed to take a personal tip, folks shouldn't be able to ask for a personal Mori. If only. All right, I can't push two of them. You know what? Let me play a different game for now, because this is truly mortifying. There might have been another room, but my brain is just, it's not here. I like puzzles, but oh man. Let's read the little description though. The itch to shift gears struck again. Am I ready to make a platformer? I was excited for the art. I wanted to revisit some kind of chunky, Metroid-inspired tech cave setting, but really boiled down and vibrant. Red rocks, gray blocks, and maybe some ferns. That's just a place, though, not really a game. Yet. To experiment with possible systems, I needed a character, so I drew a blob. His bored face cracked me up. I tossed out the first try at a movement system when I stumbled onto the bubbles thing. Once the bubbles were in, it started to design itself. That's not to say it was particularly smooth sailing or that I didn't throw out anything else, just Every idea after that was kind of thrilling. That seems like a strong word, but I remember this distinct feeling of excitement, like I was learning to make a platformer again for the first time. AA. I will play more of this when my brain wakes up. Hang on, no, return home, return home. Hang on, let me read this in chat. A buddy of yours once had a customer that was so impressed with their service that the customer tried to give him a bundle of money. When he refused, the customer got pissed and shoved the money down the collar of his shirt. Jeez Louise. I hope he didn't get in trouble for it. I mean, that's what I was worried about taking that $20 tip, is that I didn't want to get in trouble, even though my coworkers were like, just take it. Like, it's against company policy and I could technically get in big trouble. And then the customer's like, oh, here, I'll put it on a gift card for the place you work and give it to you there, since it's not or give it to you like that, since it's not technically money. And then I just felt really sad about it, so I gave the card to my dad. Anyway, in Cave of Cards, you clear dungeons by making poker hands. Do I remember how to play poker? A little bit. Yeah, $20 versus potentially losing your job. It's like, I don't know. Okay, what do I got here? 3 hearts, no diamonds, 9 spades, 3 swords. Okay. Boop. Hearts. So let's see. A makes me crouch. Oh, and B takes me to the shop dimension. Okay, presumably I don't have what I need to get through the shop dimension. Yeah, tipping me in company script. Oh, there's a blob. What if I poke the blob? Oh, that takes one of my swords, I see. And that makes a hand. What does mushroom do? Oh, that hurts me. I understand. Mushroom is bad. Oh, but I can go to the shop dimension now. I have spade, sword, and diamond, so I can get club or sword. Okay, I took sword. Oh, I see, that's for my hand. Looks like you if you shaved everything off. It looks like they have like a little turtle shell on their back. Maybe they're wearing a suit. I don't know. What is that, a snake? Oh. I see, it was manifesting creatures. I gotta figure out how this works. Sword. Okay, mushrooms. Is this also bad? No. It's not bad if I can attack it, I see. A like, you know what? I see it. Like's big adventure. Snake. So if I try and attack something when I don't have a sword, I get hurt. Okay. Oh, that still hurt me even though I had sword. This reminds you of that bug eradication strategy game from UFO 50. Oh, Bug Hunter. I like that one. It was one of those games that was very intimidating at first because I had no idea what it was about or what to do with it. But once it clicked, I really enjoyed it. Like Avianos, actually. I don't know if you've had a chance to try Avianos yet, but that's a good one. Oh, that hurt. Oh, okay, that still hurt me. of specific suits for each and Okay, so sword blob, sword mushrooms. Yeah, no relation to why can't I think of the one iffy game, like deliberately iffy game in UFO 50? Okay, those will hurt me. Uh-oh. What's going on? It's spreading. Oh, things are on fire? Why is thing on fire? Oh, I got what happened? Caved in fire? No, that one game in UFO 50 is deliberately the weakest one in the collection. Like, there's an interesting lore reason for it. Oh, I didn't have enough to not injure myself. Oh, but that gives me one of everything. I see that interesting plus-shaped card on the left there. I'm still trying to make heads or tails of the shop dimension. The lore reason... trying to think of a good way to explain it, but UFO 50 has a lot of interesting... I'm trying not to overuse the word lore, but there's an internal narrative about the company UFO Soft itself. And the reason that one particular game is iffy is to do with UFO Soft itself. What is this thing that's injuring me? Whatever, get out of here. Well, I don't know if they set out to make a bad game, but I think the reason it doesn't play as satisfying as the others is for certain lore reasons. Oh, right, dead. Oh, that was efficient. Oh, fire, fire. I'm still trying to make more heads, or more, I guess, just any heads or tails of the symbols on the bottom exactly. So this would let me pick up a sword or a diamond, or diamond, spade. But what am I ultimately trying to get? What is my ultimate goal here? Do I want to clear out the shop dimension? To clear out the whole cave itself? Okay, I can get hearts now. Oh, fire. I don't want fire. Nope, no fire. Spade, dig, sword attacks. Oh, you're right. And then the diamonds buy me things from this store. Oh no, that hurts me. I thought, oh no, I'm out of sword. I'm out of sword. Everything here injures me. Oh no, everything here injures me. More points when I get 3 in a row than 2, so I should try and prioritize getting similar symbols. But what to do about... Yeah, that injures me if I don't have sword. But then I can pick that up. Gives me multiple diamonds. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I got stuck behind... It looks like a snake spitting out flies, and it's probably not, but that's what my brain interprets it as. There's something fun about very minimalistic sprite work, because then your brain just starts parsing it as whatever shape it fixates on. I meant to get another spade and I didn't. I'm out of digging tools now. Uh-oh. Fire. Fire. Where does the fire come from? Fire and then this snake creature, whatever that is. It spreads very quickly, probably just like real fire. Ah, what the heck? What is there even to burn down here? Oh. A door, another door. Haven't seen one of those in a while. But what can I do with door? I can't actually go indoor. You think you understand, not that you know what the goal is. I'm still figuring it out myself. Stop. What do I do with this door, I wonder? And what do I ultimately want in the shop dimension? I mean, at one point, I had 4 cards available instead of 3 my first run. The goal hardly matters. We're just digging to see what's in here. Thinking about Minesweeper a little bit. Is anyone here an enjoyer of Minesweeper? What do I do with this door? You know, I kind of figured you would be. It seems like a programmer sort of game. It makes you think of how I played a ton of Voltorb Flip in Soul Silver. I remember one summer during our mandatory family trip to Winnipeg. Is it a summer vacation? God, no, absolutely not a vacation. Just going to Winnipeg to suffer. Sitting at one of my mom's friends' houses, bored out of my skull, playing Voltorb Flip. Which is basically like Minesweeper. But it would always frustrate me when like you couldn't logically deduce if like there are any safe spaces or not. I feel like there were some later levels in Voltorb Flip where you just couldn't, like it just wasn't possible to safely deduce. You'd have to guess. Voltorb Flip is like if Minesweeper and Picross had a child. All right, I have another card now. So maybe I want, if I can get a full hand of 5, that would be good. But I still don't know what to do with this door. I'm understanding better now. Trying to dig also without enough spades injures me, which is why everything was red at one point. Perhaps I need to find a key. You know, that makes an odd amount of sense. Who would have thunk? So I need 10 diamonds if I want this. I have no swords, though. I'm out of stuff to dig with. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I can dig more. Stuff I buy at the shop is added to the hand, so I can get a bigger bonus by buying something and getting it into the hand. Can I really make a proper hands without 5 cards at my disposal, though? I'm out of stuff now. Oh, you misunderstood the HUD. Never mind. It's okay. We're all learning. I know it's interesting figuring things out, isn't it? Now I'm out of stuff again. Three diamonds. You learned so much today. You're just looking at funny 8-bit images moving around. We're all learning things, evidently. Oh, another bomb. That's good. Yeah, it gives me a lot more if I make a proper hand of them. But it's actually being able to make a proper hand. That's tricky. And then I can't dig anymore. Oh, fire. No, what? No, fire. I don't want fire. Why is it on fire? Yeah, the extra card in my hand is a bit like a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because it means I have to get another shape before I can get my items replenished. And if I don't have enough to progress. I understand now. I like that after messing around a bit, I'm starting to get an idea for how the game works. But how do I open the door? I think you're right. Maybe I need a key. Oh, I can't get that. Learning has occurred. I love learning, don't you? I was thinking the other day, something had reminded me of, I think I mentioned a coworker of mine, a former coworker once told me that, oh yeah, whenever I play games, like before I play the game, I always look up like how to do everything. You know, I read guides. I look up like, I see how the pros play it. You know, I want to know how to play it right. I want to know how to do everything perfectly before starting the game. Oh, there was fire. Alas. And I couldn't wrap my head around the impulse. No, I'm not saying that he's wrong for that, or that he's playing games incorrectly. There's no incorrect way to play games, unless you're playing like an online PvP sort of game, and then don't cheat, because then it's ruining it for everybody else. But if you're playing offline, whatever, however you want to play a game is fine and legitimate. But I just can't wrap my head around wanting to know how to do everything from the get-go, because at that point I'd feel like I'm following a checklist. I don't want to be told how to do things. I don't want to know what all the strategies are. Somebody once told, well, funny, because I have a clip of Ashley kicking open a door in RE4 that I set to that song. But I remember my coworker mentioned this specifically with regards to Resident Evil 4 and the remake of it, which I haven't played the remake yet, but my coworker saying, oh yeah, I just look up how to do everything first before I play the game. And again, if you want to do that, that's your prerogative. That's okay. But just, I guess, why? Oh, everything around here is pain. Everything around here is creatures that will injure me. Because I have no sword. Yeah. Oh, it was fire. Is there a way to tell if fire is going to spurt from a block, I wonder? I don't know. The world is never going to roll them, thanks to GameFAQs. Playing on easy mode. But again, like, if you want to play that way, it's fine. You're not wrong for doing it. But I couldn't imagine doing that myself, because to me, that would be really boring. If I'm not being challenged in any way, I shouldn't have picked up all 3 of those diamonds at once. Oh well. Wasn't thinking. Fire. Why not pick up all 3 diamonds at once? Because I wasn't thinking, is the problem. Oh, wait, I wanted a third sword. So I can get this thing. Heck. Great, now I'm out. More creatures. Oh, because I think if I only had 1 or 2 empty slots for cards on the left. So I think the third one I picked up then just vanished into the ether rather than it counting, I think. Get out of here. Oh, can't do that because I have no sword. Nope. Oh, can't dig in there that bad. Nope. Uh-oh. Take me to the shop dimension. Help. Creature's getting out of control here. Fire. Oh, you've only noticed hearts and bunches of 3s. I thought those were diamonds. Do they not spew these flies further than just around them? Instead of a snake, no, I'm kind of parsing it as a weird dark version of the talking flowers from Mario Wonder. No, I don't know why. Can't trust those guys. I say as someone who thinks the talking flowers are funny. Okay, does that just give me everything? But now I can't really do anything right now. Yeah, I've trapped myself. I wanted to see what this was, but I've trapped myself. I'm just dead now. I like those little little flower dudes too. Finally, someone else who likes them. I thought they were funny. If the symbol isn't the best part of the hand, I'm not getting any of it when I cashed out. Yeah, I get 1 point. So it's not nothing. But I do get more if they match. So it behooves me to try and match if I can. I think? Two hearts. Three hearts. Oh, but I only get one. And I don't get any swords for that. Yeah, not all of them give the same rates. Oh, I can't. Yeah, that just hurts me. So that's 3 diamonds, 5 diamonds, and then another card slot is also 5 diamonds. So it improves what I can get, but then also makes it dicier because I need to fill up all those slots. Sword, diamond, diamond. Does order matter? We'll find out. Well, I actually need to get diamonds first. Let's see. Oh, sword, sword. 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 5 sword. Okay, it gives me that. Yeah, there's evidently like a deliberate system to this. That I feel like streaming I don't pay enough attention to. I worry sometimes, does streaming give the impression that I am a scatterbrain? I hope not. I can be, but I don't see myself as one. No. Yeah, heart and sword seem a little stingier. I guess probably because the reward for sword can be more I don't want to say rewarding, worth more. Just because destroying certain creatures got me those plus shaped symbols that give me a bit of everything, but I can only destroy them with sword. I'm also wondering ultimately like what the goal is, if it is to find that door and get through it, if there is a key somewhere. I guess I should, what do I want in the shop dimension? That only gives me 1 sword. That's really stingy. Why only 1? I guess I'll use it and get rid of that slime. Fire. Fire. Oh, fire. Why is everything on fire? Interesting. That didn't give me any hearts. Only spades. Watching this game scratches an itch, like in a good way. Oh, look, there's the door. But what do I do with the door? It's a mystery. I want more swords. There we go. 9. Plenty dig. No, fire. That kills me. What do I do about the fire? I guess I could just let it spread. I want to try one more time. I'm I'm learning more about how this one works the more I play it. Okay, sword, sword, diamond. This gets me 1 sword and 1 diamond. Club, club, diamond. Plus 3 clubs, 1 diamond. There's the fire again. I was gonna watch what it does. Looks like mushrooms, doesn't it? I guess it just spreads behind me the more turns I take. Okay, well, I've put it out, presumably. Is it spreading fungus? That I was wondering why it looked mushroomy. That does make sense if it is a fungus rather than a fire spreading uncontrollably in the mines. But mushrooms are friends. Why would mushrooms hurt me? The worst thing ever. Well, I guess if this is like my bathroom and there's black mold in it, I suppose that is pretty bad. No, there's creatures emerging. No, there's creatures. Why is it so stingy? The fungus is encroaching. I'm just retreading old ground now. Well, just 3 diamonds for that, huh? Perplexing. Some mushrooms are a weird uncle. If you know, you know, huh? Stop. Yeah, I have to go back to the shop dimension. Hmm. What to do? Everything is on fire and painful. Oh. I'm just toast. Nothing I can do. Take me, fungal infection. Okay. I want to see the description for this one. Shout out right away to the brilliant Dragon Sweeper by my friend Daniel Daniel? I was going to say Daniel Daniel Benmergui. Oh man. Forgive me, Daniel. Forgive me. As soon as I played it, I could feel the gears turning again. It especially reminded me of Desktop Dungeons by QCF, a game that lived rent-free in my head for years. I gotta check that out. If anything deserved a prototype, it was this kind of game. The single-screen dungeon crawl thing. Here was the Dust Settlers problem again, though. I don't want to just make those games. I want to play in their space. I decided maybe an interesting rule at the start would be no experience or leveling. Both of these inspirations use XP as this white-hot wedge that is driven into the small grid to create a whole kind of adventure. If that was outlawed at the start, then everything after that would have to be new. I love the whole design philosophy behind things. I'm not pressing the right button here. There we go. I'm going to get banned. Mr. Mushroom can also be our uncle. It is true. There's a different guy, but I can't say what the guy is because that would spoil something. Let me take a sip of water, and then we'll play number 9. Desktop Dungeons mentioned, a single-screen goofy roguelike. You played it a bunch in college, coming up with silly exploits. Ooh, silly exploits, you say? Uh-oh. Like me figuring out in Sheeran the Wanderer, oh, if I have the right items, I can buff up these monsters and then kill them safely and get really strong. Which is good because otherwise everything else will murder me. In Bandit Accountancy, you sort gems. Presumably there's laundering involved. Is there a Mrs. Mushroom? Are you asking for yourself? Oh, wait. Oh, I'm just pressing, but I just pressed the D-pad. I didn't even think it would start. I just pressed a direction. Okay, let's press A. A doesn't do anything. B doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay, I see. And the window for doing so is getting smaller. That's why you don't mash directions, I suppose. Oops. I've angered Kyogre. Oops. Okay. Play a little to the left, really, really fast. I did it. I guess you're just trying to sort really, really fast. And then see how many you can do. Is this like before the fuzz arrive? I'm trying to sort all the gems I got from my mining operation. Oops. What have I done? I've ruined it. I just really like blue and green together, I guess. Can't be separated. Do not separate them. Oop. Oops. Yeah, that probably is easier to keyboard than with a controller. Rito mail sorting. It feels easier to control than Rito mail sorting, though. I think because I only have 4 directions, and thus there's less room for error. I wish I could get paid a good wage to do Rito mail sorting in real life. Sometimes I think the ideal job would be one where, you know, I go to work for like a set amount of time to do these, I guess, clear, simple tasks. I don't have to work overtime. I don't have to talk to the rabble. I can do things precisely and skillfully. I can go home on time. I can not be exhausted and burnt out. I can stream. A coworker of mine was saying, oops, 94. I want to see if we can get to 100. Let me try again. A coworker of mine was saying the other day that she looked into being a baker because, like, well, I get up really early anyway, and I like baking. And I would find it more enjoyable than this whole barista nonsense. But it pays worse. And it's just looking into it like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to live sustainably. Oops, at this job, which is depressing because I think, yeah, you know what? Oops, baking bread sounds nice. I wonder what those other bars are from the above and below the shape. But yeah, sometimes I think being a baker sounds really nice because I also like baking. Well, not just bread. I like just making stuff, using my hands, and getting paid to not have to talk to the rabble. But as she said, it's not the kind of job that you would make a decent living wage from. And it really rankles me that it just feels like more and more trades are, not respected. If you don't have some sort of, it gets shorter if I screw up. If you don't have some sort of, like STEM degree, or if you're not in like some sort of STEM career, what did I, I didn't think I pressed that way. Then you're, I guess, seen as lesser somehow, not worthy of a living wage. Like, well, if you wanted to make good money, you should have gotten a degree and gone to school. Like, okay, but I know I have a lot of coworkers who have degrees, who have gone to school, and they can't get jobs in their field because nobody's hiring. You know, thinking, boy, I wish I could make a living wage making bread. You made the most horrifying discovery about Wind Waker the other day. Sploosh and Kaboom aren't in the Japanese version. It's a different voice entirely. Oh, I guess it's still funny. Weasel. Oh. It's the Fingy Weasel, but it's Snake. As someone with a bachelor's degree in a STEM field, oh, they want you to have a master's degree in a STEM field. Great. Will this end my run, or can I get it? Looks like, oh, it's bad. Chalky crash. Oh. Little ferret, I don't think you should be having chocolate. Well, I don't know if it's specifically a ferret, it's a weasel. Fingy's mascot is a weasel. Yeah, it's just a career and all that, but it's the fact I wish I could get a job that isn't hell, that I would be good at. I think there's a lot of things I would be very good at, but trying to get your foot in the door in the field is tricky. And having spoken to a career counselor before and being told, yeah, you basically have to know a guy to get into most fields these days. Like, oh, well, do you know guys being a career counselor? No, I don't know any guys. You could try talking to some of your regulars at your work. I bet some of them would love to sit down and talk business with you. Oh yeah, I bet they would. I actually have tried reaching out to some people at my place of employment, or rather that visit my place of employment for job related things, and they've always ghosted me. It's like, well, never mind. I tried reaching out. No, I thought I pressed up. Ring out. Let's try one more time. Is it loose coated Copo? I don't know. There's not enough anime boys here. I don't see the Squeenix melodrama. Where are the over-designed characters? Where are the pages of exposition? You saw someone post a picture of a job listing. It required 5 years of experience in a certain programming language that was only 2 years old. I've seen listings like that. Sometimes I look at for entry-level jobs specifically, thinking, okay, what if I want to get into a field? Does anyone train anyone? No. So many entry-level jobs or must have X number years experience that it's not entry level. I'm grabbing you by the shoulders and shaking you if you're posting an entry-level quote-unquote position and then you say you need X number of years experience. It's not entry level. 10 years experience from entry-level job, must have master's degree, no benefits, unpaid overtime, expected overtime, minimum wage, under 30K a year. Oh, real. If a ferret wore a belt, where would they wear it? That is an excellent question. Ferrets could wear many belts when you think about it. Like they would be perfect for a Tetsuya Nomura game. You could put so many belts on this bad boy. A little guy wants love and attention, but needs to resist the bliss of sugary sweets. A Squeenix ferret would be all belts. Having been playing Shiren the Wanderer, it's like the evil counterpart to Copa. Who I realized, now if you saw my stream of the first Shiren the Wanderer last Tuesday, and I will be streaming more of that, so brace yourselves. Copa, your little weasel companion, has a very pointy design in the first game, with his like pointier snoot and long whiskers and his little stockings. Like, it looks like he has little brown socks on because of his markings, and I think that's really cute. I like it when animals look like they're wearing little socks or stockings. But Copa's design in Sheeran 6, the one I've been playing on the Switch, is much more rounded. Domesticated, as a friend commented. And he doesn't have his little socks anymore. I realized his feet are just white. The only brown is on the tip of his tail. Buddy, wear your little booties, your stockings. Your feet are gonna get cold. They're just a tube sock. Cover them in belts. Boop, boop, boop. They made Copa so nubby. He's so rounded in Sheeran 6. His features are very rounded. He has no whiskers. He has bigger eyes. He's still cute, don't get me wrong. He's a cute little mascot buddy. But he's domesticated. There's no edge. Maybe that's why there's some DLC dungeons. Or rather, you can get a DLC pack with DLC dungeons, and one of the things in the DLC pack is you can play as Copa. And apparently his mechanics are based around evading monsters and running away, because he can't attack, but he can move faster. How the heck am I don't think this is unwinnable. I don't think I can get that heart without a chalky crash. Well, there we go. Chalky crash. I also am getting the idea that the CorgiSpace guy likes animals to be long, and he's so right for it. Bandit. Okay, but what's this? I'm not pressing anything, it's just going up. Ouroboros. Oh, this is more different snake. But like it's wigging out. I concur about STEM and how I think it's frustrating that it's should I say overvalued? I guess maybe overvalued. Like, I don't want to imply that there is zero value in STEM, because that's obviously not true. It is a very important collection of fields, but it definitely does feel in today's society, when so much seems to be focused around the acquisition of capital and how to better acquire more capital, that humanities are often seen as the lesser pursuits, because they don't often lead to more money. Now, perhaps more happiness, more spiritual enlightenment, however you want to put it. Sure, but you can't make money off of that. You can't exploit that. Like, isn't it sad? I found myself thinking a while ago that, boy, it's a good thing I didn't get an art degree like I'd thought of doing some years ago, because so many people out there in the arts, in animation, like fields that I at one time wanted to pursue, just struggling to make ends meet now because those fields are so undervalued. And it breaks my heart, because art, I think, is of integral importance just for humanity as a whole, for everyone. You should make art. I'm speaking to all of you, the general you. Any kind of art. Whether you're drawing or writing, making music, crafts, food, anything. Art is so important. And don't give me that, well, I can't draw. I can't write. I don't know how to make music or cook food. That's okay. You get to be messy and make mistakes and learn, and that's an important part of the process too. Like, whenever I ask people, sometimes when I have new coworkers and I try and get to know them, and I ask like what they do for fun, or if they have any hobbies. And do they like making art? But so often it's like, oh, I used to make art, but not anymore. I'm not good at it. I don't know how to draw. That's okay. You don't have to know how to draw. You don't have to be quote unquote good at it. What does good even mean, really? You just have to do it. You just gotta make stuff. It's freeing. And I say this also as someone who has been using art for therapeutic purposes as well. I've been finding drawing has helped me with things. I hope this is making sense. Me trying to soliloquize in a relatively thoughtful, well-spoken, erudite fashion while playing games, while trying to read chat. Oh, also, hello, Mel. Welcome. Oh, Hisachiburi. I hope you're having a good day, too. I keep thinking, gee, I never see Mel stream, but then, oh, wait, no, they stream, like, really early my time. I don't know what it means, that I feel like I'm doing better at the corrupted snake than the weasel snake. I like weasel snake. Weasel snake's very cute. Is this just... Oop. Oh no, I did two worse. It's still chocolate. I was a corrupted weasel. Okay, let's return home. I was really happy with how Skeleton Gelatin and Cave of Cards turned out, but they felt kind of big. One of the ideas behind this series of games was to keep things small. I joked with other designers that I was working in CorgiSpace, meaning I was making games with short legs on purpose. The last couple games didn't have super long legs exactly, but I could feel the pull all the same. Maybe it was time for a reset. What's the smallest game that could still be a game? I don't know if the question has a real answer, but this design emerged from that mindset. Start to finish, this one only took a few hours to make. I like the simple approach. Prince of Prussia. In Prince of Prussia, you sneak up on a whole bunch of Nazis. Now, do I get a saber? Rated M for Nazi stabbing. All right. Has anyone here played Prince of Persia? Goddamn Nazis. You're in jail and they're alive. Oh, that's it. Okay, I can move and I can press button to leap. I also wish to be rolled up into a Katamari. Also, hang on, I just saw the posture check and hydrate. Let me do that really quick. Ugh, hang on. Someday it'll stop being super dry here, but today is not that day. Being rolled up into a Katamari doesn't seem pretty great when you get hit by buildings. No, come on, that's even better. It's like a full body massage. Just crush me into paste. Poof. Okay, is this guy gonna shoot me? Yep. I feel like I'm playing Rail Heist all of a sudden. I can fix this. Poof. I couldn't leap into his back. Yeah, the Katamari's got shock absorbers, you're right. It's got natural shock absorbers. That's what those little round bits are. You did play Prince of Persia at one point, or a version of it. There's a lot of versions of it. Oh, versions of it out there. It's a game with a lot of ports. Gosh, what was it originally on? I want to say the Amiga. I don't know if that's right. It was a good Game Center CX episode. Can I drop directly down, I wonder? Okay. Even from a distance, if I press B to jump forward, I just get shot. And A and B both do this. Oh. Oh, I can cling. So I can drop down. I just have to be directly on the edge of a platform to do it. I can't clip through a platform. Like, I can't clip through like this. But if I'm right on the edge, I can drop down. I see. No, there looks like there was a thing there. I want it. This is just Prince of Persia, including the abrupt death traps. Now, is there a time limit I have to beat this in? There we go. You find a scrap of metal. It's sharp. You tear off a bit of your tunic and wrap a makeshift grip. Do I also turn into a fox? It'll have to do. CorgiSpace guy likes long animals and breaking out of jail. Worth it. Oh, I may sneeze. No, I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on. I was hoping that the sneeze would wait until I got over that pit. Nope. I sneezed into the spikes. No, the animation in this is not quite as good as Prince of Persia's. So I don't have to hold left and press A at the same time. I can just move to the edge and then press A to make the jump. I gotta remember that. Trying to do both will just get me killed. I think for a Pico 8, this is some pretty good animation. You leave the gun. This is personal. Heck yeah. Pew. Prince of Persia was never so visceral. What do you mean, ahem? I'm doing my civic duty. They did not see that coming. Uh-huh. Fall damage. Well, Maury, it's a Prince of Persia like. I mean, of course there was fall damage. I know, but what do you mean my guy can't fall 3 times his height and survive? That's silly. Boof. Oh, no, I'm gonna get shot. I'll do that. He has weak ankles. Oh, nope. Over here. Down. Pew. Portal if they gave Chell a knife and took away her boots that let her absorb shocks. Did those have official names? I don't remember. It's been so long since I've played Portal. And still haven't played Portal 2. Well, Portal 2 single player. Played the co-op. Great co-op. Pew. I didn't know there was a word for that. Shiko. The thing sumo wrestlers do when they stand on one foot and raise the other. Huh. I didn't know there was a word for it. I've heard Portal 2's story is good. And I've heard good things about, why can't I think of the orb? Stephen Wheatley? Stephen Merchant is him? It's just, I don't know, one of those things I've just never gotten around to. Again, I've played the co-op with my brother. My brother and I played through the Portal 2 co-op and had a wonderful time. And I've played through all of the first Portal and had a great time. You prefer the first game, though. It has more charm. I think the first game is very elegantly designed in that it doesn't overstay its welcome at any point. The puzzles are all well designed. Like everything is satisfyingly self-contained. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. Whoop. Wonder why there's like no spikes here. What if there's a secret? A lot of people drew Gajinka Wheatley as like a proto-Tumblr sexy man. I love that that's a category, and I know exactly what you mean by it. Oh, I didn't mean to fall in here. Am I just stuck in here? Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, no. It was going so well, and then I fell into the death trap. Oh. I don't think that's an appropriate reaction to falling into a pit of spikes, Maury. Well, it's not me falling into the pit of spikes. It's this guy. And don't worry, he is fine. He's on a sacred mission. Ergo, he is immortal. The universe understands. What he's doing is of paramount importance. God, this guy's upper body strength must be something else. Truly enviable. Ugh. Oh, sorry if you hear barking. There's a very yappy dog outside. Look at this little guy. Aren't they cute? Covered in blood. Doing very important work. They're like only 8 pixels. Yeah, actually, I think they are. They're 8 pixels. That's all you need. Can't... No, if I drop down, I'll just die. Okay, not too far. I was worried that was gonna kill me. It's all good. Oop, nope. I feel like I should be listening to like a really tinny rendition of the Indiana Jones theme right now. Okay, I see. How do I get past this guy without him shooting me? Can I get down here? If I drop, I can't go through it. If I drop down, he'll just shoot me immediately. Will this kill me? I feel like it probably will. Oh, no, we're good. Boof. They're 8 pixels and they can survive a fall of at least 16 pixels. At least 24. So strong. There's a Genesis version of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade that is really bad. And the music is what I'm looking for. Oh. You don't have a link, do you? Just a terrible Genesis rendition of the Indiana Jones theme, like just the crunchiest, square waviest ba 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 ba. Oh, I hope this isn't like radioactive waste I'm in. Well, it doesn't matter now. Might as well be radioactive. I feel like there's a lot of fiction out there where the Nazis are trying to make nuclear weaponry. Ugh. Boof. Death from above. Boof. Bad news, it's radioactive waste. Good news, 3 screens from now, you will start mutating. Oh boy. Prince of Prussian Blue? No, that stuff isn't toxic. Oh. The only Indiana Jones movie you've watched in full was Crystal Skull. Oh no. Even someone who is not a habitual goer, you can do better. It's been a while since I've seen an Indiana Jones movie. I do remember them being fun, though. Sometimes you just want some pulpy action cheese. Yeah, Prussian blue is a pigment, but not radioactive. I don't know why my head was like radioactive. No, what am I thinking of? A Parisian green that was arsenic or something. Okay, that sounds right. That's maybe what I'm thinking of. Am I outside? Greenery? It's down here. Pew. Something like Prussian blue that could be used to treat certain kinds of radiation poisoning. Maybe that's why my brain is thinking about it with regards to radioactive material. Raiders of the Lost Ark is one of your favorite movies. There you go. That is a good one. It's been a while, but speaking of media where Nazis get their just desserts, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Good special effects. Can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned face melting. It can be an antidote for thallium. Well, if we've been swimming through a lake of thallium, I'll be set. This game's weirdly relaxing. Just trying to navigate my way through this space. Trying to figure out, okay, how to get from point A to point B. Weirdly relaxing. Oh, I was hoping I'd jump on him. Not from there. There we go. Oops. I think I took one out with me. An antidote for thallium and radioactive cesium. Wow. I could put all sorts of toxins in my body and be protected. Just with our friends. Thallium. I mean, sorry, Prussian brew. Blue. Prussian brew. Ugh. It's the kind of day I've been having. The brew. The Prussian brew. Beer that is bright blue. I mean, if people do green beer for St. Patrick's Day, surely blue beer is only a matter of time. You can make it piratical. Bluebeard's blue beer. For many years, there has been a company trying to develop methylene blue, also a pigment, as a treatment for Alzheimer's disease. Fascinating. With any success? Oh, I should have taken out this guy from above. I'm gonna get shot. Oh well. I can say oh well because it's not me getting shot. Sorry to our player character friend here. Over 10 plus years, clinical trials have consistently shown that it has no effect on dementia symptoms, but does make people's bodily fluids blue. Well, they solved a problem that we didn't know needed solving. By which I mean, why isn't my various juices blue? I don't think any medical doctor would refer to your insides as your various juices. No, oh man, what? I wanted to face the other way and it just sent me down. Oh. Oh. I wonder how they got sort of on the track of trying methylene blue to begin with. Juices that were turned blue include all excreta, but also sweat and possibly tears. Some reports of corneal staining as well. Wow, the bluest of blue eyes. Frank Sinatra could never. You know, you just got to learn to market it for fashion purposes, I bet. Make people think blue eyes are the latest trend. Okay, well, I don't want to... How do I jump from here? Okay, no, I can just go down. Never mind. Pew. I didn't get to kill both of them, no. It just sent me through the door automatically. I left one alive. Yeah, I'm curious how they got on the idea to try methylene blue to begin with. I guess I wonder that about a lot of treatments, is that I wonder what inspires people to try it in the first place. Scoot, 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 scoot. Have I been thinking of radium poisoning? Maybe. They used to paint watches with radium so they'd glow in the dark, right? Something like that. Okay, the switch I want's over there. But also I gotta get rid of this guy. Oof. I like how I scoot over, shank, and then leave. Eats, shanks, and leaves. What if he were blue Dabbity? No. No. Eh. Okay, don't go sailing off. Don't go sailing off. Oh, wrong way. Right, there's a weird gate in my way. Hang on. There we go. I think I have to go up this way. Not here. There we go. Yeah. Women were employed to paint watch dials with radium, and they'd put the brushes in their mouths to get a fine point, and oh, that's not good. Oh dear. Like all the lead in cosmetics. Now, I haven't seen the Apothecary Diaries yet, although I know you yourself are fond of it. But I did see a little clip of it of Mau Mau, the protagonist, giving people a thorough dressing down due to the pigments and cosmetics causing severe illness. I don't know if it was lead or something similar. I don't recall the full context of the scene, but it was something like that. I thought, okay, maybe I should watch this show at some point. She seems pretty cool. Didn't some people also put it on their teeth because they thought it looked cool? I can't say for sure if radium, but I do know I've read historically of people putting stuff on their teeth just for fashion purposes. Can I make this jump? I think it will kill me. Where do I go from here? I want to go down. Oh, it's too far. No. Maybe on the left side? Malmo gave someone a second dressing down because they didn't get it the first time. She seems pretty cool, and I like her name. It's just very cute sounding, like a cat. Malmo. Ugh. Yeah, put atropine in your eyes for hot eyes. I feel like I don't remember where or when historically, but people also putting stuff on their teeth to blacken them, again just because it looks cool. Trends across humanity have always been strange, huh? People will do the oddest things to their bodies for the sake of fashion. Some things never change. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Mao is Chinese for cat, because I remember asking a coworker once, we were talking languages, and her first language was, I think it was it Mandarin or Cantonese? But she had told me that, oh yeah, no, Mao Mao was like a cute way of saying cat. There we go. Every language needs a cute way to refer to a kitty. Boof. Boof. Pretty sure it's spelled with cat, like the character for it. I wonder if the character for cat is the same in Chinese and Japanese. So there are a lot of shared characters between the two languages, since Japanese is derived from Chinese. Like the character for tea, for instance, is the same. Or the character for year is the same, because it's the Lunar New Year, year of the Haunts. I guess happy birthday to Uma Musume fans. Okay, I see. There we go. You found him. The bastard in charge of it all. What, this single guy? It's done. 60 less Nazis to worry about. Nice work. I left one. I went through a door too soon. I missed one. That was cool. I missed one. Ugh. That's a cool game. I like that one a lot. Happy birthday to all the horse wives. There's, what was it, the like January 1st or something is like every horse's birthday. Is that true? Just to make things easier. That's a really good one. I like this one a lot. This was just a blast to make. The kernel initially was maybe obviously, what if I just make Prince of Persia? Which is maybe not the most noble kernel, but after Skeleton Gelatin, I felt like I sort of understood some of the underlying systems in the old step platformer genre. The original POP and its offspring Flashback and Out of This World, also two games with very striking cinematic animation if you've never seen them, looked massive for me loomed massive for me creatively. They were so cinematic and moody and understated and thrilling. It would be fun to dip my toes in that hallowed water, maybe. Movement was fun and easy to set up. The idea of doing combat, especially dueling, was beyond daunting and too obvious a choice anyways. I noticed that one thing I really loved about those old games was the way you felt fragile and vulnerable, sneaky even. Maybe a stealth game would work where you could avoid combat by sneaking up on your enemies. And who better to stab in the back than a Nazi? Bless. That was a really good one. Yeah, 60 out of 61. Every horse in the northern hemisphere has one birthday, and every horse in the southern hemisphere has a different one. Happy belated birthday to all northern horses. All right, 11. Mau Mau can also mean furry, really. But not like fwa fwa as in fluffy. Different, right? Saying something twice makes it cuter, like in Chinese specifically, or just language generally. Probably Chinese specifically, but I mean, yeah, Mao, cat, Mau Mau, kitty, even cuter. Yeah, to be clear, all horses in the southern hemisphere have the same birthday. It's just a different one than the northern horses. Anyway, Mole Mole, speaking of saying the same thing twice to make it cuter, my favorite character from the Apothecary Diaries, Mole Mole. In Mole Mole, you have to blow stuff up and take a nap, a game made for me. Starring maybe even my favorite non-major NPC from Undertale, the little mole that says, "I sure love puzzle." It's not that unique birthdays are a privilege reserved for austral horses. I thought that said astral horses at first. All right, what can I do? Okay, I can move in directions. The buttons don't do anything. Mole Mania, I don't know, can I dig underground? I can't. Okay, what if I bomb? Bomb, bomb. Now, I assume if I press button, set bomb, okay. Okay, and then bomb goes off based on number of steppies I take. Okay. In Indonesia, saying a word twice makes it plural. Oh, I can push? Oh, interesting. I can push this dirt. I forgot one of the Chances Sonar languages does that. If you like language and puzzles, you should play Chance of Sonar. I wonder if that would be a good stream. Oh. I blew up the stairs. Oh dear. Okay, don't blow up the stairs. There we go. Yeah, Chance of Sonar is a really good game. If you like languages, would strongly recommend Chance of Sonar. I wonder if that would be a good one to stream, because it's been a while since I've played it, so I don't remember the solutions or anything. But also at the same time, I feel like, oh, I've caused problems. Oh. You can do it, Molly! I look that I just detonate myself. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played it, so I don't remember the solutions, but at the same time, but I want to stream something puzzly rather than saying, you should play it yourself and solve it yourself, but then not everyone would be able to play it themselves, which I guess, hence streaming is a good thing. I'm just going to lock myself into a corner again, doing the same thing. Moira, what are you doing? Rip moly. Now, how to stop myself from just doing the same things over and over again is what I tend to do in puzzles like this. Push it to the side and then go up the stairs past it. This one here. Oh, I was trying to get the bombs, thinking I need the bombs. But I guess if they don't persist between levels, then it doesn't matter. At least I don't think they persist between levels, do they? No, I'm out of bombs anyway. Where does all this dirt go? Is Molly eating it? Okay, I don't want to blow up that... Or actually, no, if I blow it up, will I get a chain reaction? Let's find out. Yes. Wow. It becomes gems. This should lead me to a secret area. Oh, Maury, if you want secrets, make your own game. Oh, what is this water? Is it going to flood? Am I going to flood the underground? Well, if I do a chain reaction, then the stairs will get blown up, won't they? Yep, there they go. Feels like deja vu. Oh no, where's that initial D song? No, I can't push this a meaningful direction. Never mind. Almost had it that time. Yeah? Did I? Thanks for believing in me. I don't really believe in myself, but thank you. I'm wondering if I need to take advantage of the chain reaction somehow to get to the stairs? No. That's all I had to do. Is there a game somewhere about delivering tofu at 4 a.m.? Oh, it's like, I don't know why the first thing I thought of, I don't know if anyone else here is familiar enough with Pilot Wings, but there's an expert mode in Pilot Wings that you unlock, and the title screen, it's like everything is nighttime and sunset. That's like Onion Delivery's hard mode, but you deliver tofu at 4 a.m. The streets are rougher and more lawless now. I'm gonna push this, but then I just get stuck. 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 Ah. Dead again, huh? A tofu delivery at 4 a.m. and play Eurobeat in the background, huh? Where's Tofu Delivery Company? There we go. Just shouldn't have detonated the bomb where I did last time. Oops. I really want to know what happens if I unleash the water. If you're not familiar with Pilot Wings, it also has a really nice soundtrack. One of those early SNES games with the sound font to match. Sort of like SimCity, another early SNES game with a satisfying sound font. It is one of the games in Switch Online, yes. I only played a tiny bit of Pilot Wings, and I haven't actually tried it on the Switch Online. I've tried it on an SNES Classic. It's hard. It's probably one of those games that you're expected to spend a lot of time with to really get the feel of, but if you just pick it up and play from the get-go, it's pretty tough. I wish it gave you more information, just on screen, like a better radar or something. But also, it's an early SNES game, showing off that sweet mode 7. I'm gonna get flooded out. Oh, yep. You got this. Do I? Can I get to the stairs before it floods? Nope. Always wear a helmet. Yep. That will help for sure. So I need to be able to detonate without flooding the place. Not here. It's gonna flood again. Why is it saying you got this as the place floods? That's what really gets me. That's what I feel like every day. A single thumbs up protruding from the waves. I got this. I got this. Always wear a diving helmet. Just stay home, Molly. No, that's gonna... There we go. Oh, oh. Yikes. Uh-oh. I feel like I had the right idea. No, my bad. Tormenting this poor creature. Oh. Molly, we hardly knew. Wait. Oh, no. Come on. I thought I'm a genius. I'm a genius. No. No. Aha. Now I'm a genius. Can I keep these bombs? No. Oops. I don't know what I expected there. Uh-oh. That is gonna leave a mark, yeah? What to do here? Because I can't go down and get that one. I'll just get consumed by the waves immediately. Consumed. No. Whoops, right. This level reminds you of Chip's Challenge. Is there a level in Chip's Challenge where until you get it right, you have to watch Chip drown horribly over and over again? Something about this reminds me of a Flash game I played ages ago on Newgrounds called No One Has to Die, I believe. And it was very strongly inspired by the Zero Escape series. At least I'm pretty sure it was. This will just kill me immediately if I go up, right? Yep. And that involves being in a security room of a building on fire and being able to divert water to put out the fires, but then that can cause people to drown or to be consumed by the flames because you can only open or close so many security doors without overrides, blah blah blah. And by doing certain actions you can save one person but you can't save another. Yeah, I probably should have, hang on, gone a different way. Okay, what if I go around instead? No, this also isn't helping me. Consumed. You think you played it, huh? Sounds vaguely familiar. Like it's very much like if the person who made it has not played the Zero Escape games, especially Virtue's Last Reward, I would be astonished. You think you have an idea? What do you think for here? Because I know I'm just basically doing the same thing over and over again. I think the reason I get into that kind of habit with puzzles like this is I get it in my head that, oh, I'm just one move away from the solution. If I just do like a little variant of what I'm doing over and over, surely I'll stumble upon it. Go up. Oh, I keep forgetting I can push the single gray wall. Oh, and I didn't dig. Oops. Oops. Forgot. Even though I did it the last level. And gleefully exclaimed, I'm a genius. I completely forgot I could do that. That I had that power. And now I'm just playing with fire here, like this, because I enjoy it. I think it's funny. Look, Molly, I hold your life in my hands. You know, as if I've not been doing that this whole time. Mistakes were made. Oh, mistakes were made again. Oh. I realized as I put the first bomb down, like maybe I should have put it a little more to the side. Oh, it's fine. I won't release the flood. And she did, in fact, release the flood. Oop, well, too late to shut that off now. Oh, not that it matters. Woo! Molly, why are your caves flooding? No. Nope. No new messages. I hope the dev had a really fun time making all these death messages because they're really funny. Haha. Genius engineering. Surely I could just blow a little hole in here, right? No, that will come back to bite me spectacularly. Delicious dirt. Oh no! Oh no, that doesn't. Oh jeez. Why am I standing here delaying the inevitable? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have put it in the corner. Whoops. It's got to be fun coming up with the goofy death messages, right? Like in an old Sierra adventure game. If you're gonna allow the player character to die in a bunch of novel and ridiculous ways, you might as well have fun with it, right? If you're going to torment the player themselves, might as well have fun with it. Maybe this is what people mean when they say eat dirt. They're recommending mole. Well, when I get Molly killed, now Molly is literally eating dirt. There we go. Okay. No, wait. No, this is... Oh, I should have done this one. This one. No. Oh, rip. Why do I realize the mistake I've made at the last second when it's too late to course correct? Roberta Williams went into overdrive coming up with puns for each time Graham dies. I would be amazing at writing death messages. Thank you. I think it would be fun to make a game. I have a lot of thoughts on game design. It's just actually making a game. Or like directing a game. would be cool, but I'm not good at giving directions because I worry about bossing people around way too much. Like I worry people will think I'm bossy, so I'm hesitant to um direct people. Hooray. Like I worry that I'm being rude, which is absurd. Oh, right, the diagonals. Boop. Wait a sec. I'm not supposed to die here. Not today, not now. Do what you did. Find a programmer, convince them you know what you're doing. Work for you. Can I convince myself that I know what I'm doing? Oh, wait, the chain reaction. I did it too close. Oh, and the diagonal. Almost had, yeah, I bet I did. Mole Mania doesn't let you get killed like this. I don't think. I've never played Mole Mania. You did that too, and so can I. I appreciate the vote of confidence. You know what, you're right. I gotta believe in myself. No, I didn't know that. Shitaro Ida. I can't... Hang on. Professional streaming. Why is my phone covered in cat hair? Onyx! Oh, I can't use this thing around him. Huh. Oh, that's right. I forgot he directed Bloodstained as well. I didn't know that. Well, geez, that is sad. Oh, no, if I do it here, it'll... Okay. There we go. The eternal struggle of cat hair. And the eternal struggle of... Oops. Maybe this is fine. This is fine. Of Onyx wanting to bap everything. Uh-oh. Oh, it wasn't... I should have been on point. Oh. Good luck with work, Boogie. Go. Okay. Iga directed all the Castlevanias, but Ida is responsible for the game design and gameplay for them. It's a shame that I didn't hear people talk about Shotaro Ida as much as what can I think of his first name? It starts with a K. Iga's first name. It's on the tip of my tongue. I saw him interviewed on Game Center CX forever ago. Oh, block pushing. Why would you give me a Sokoban level? Although, you know, a Sokoban's a little more tolerable if I can simply eat the blocks. If I can eat some of the blocks. Koji Igarashi, thank you. Like, I could think of what he looked like, couldn't think of his name. Oh, this is interesting. Well, if I set these off, I think they're going to detonate the stairs. I think. So I need to get in here without setting off a bunch of bombs. There we go. Yes, fill my pockets with explosives I'll never use. Yes. Yes. So much power. Moly for the mines. He owns them now. Sokoban means suffering in Old Moravian. Oh, oh. Whoops. All right, the diagonals. Chew, 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 chew. Oh wait, but it's gonna detonate this bomb. Go, 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 go. Jeez, Molly, like, leave some mines for other people. There's gonna be nothing left when you're through with them. Pfft, the night is still young. Not Molly anymore. Not Molly. Uh-oh. Yep. How could you? Very easily, it turns out. Okay, well, will I wind up doing exactly the same thing yet again? I might. No, okay. Molly gets to die. Molly gets to die. Sorry, Molly. Weirdly, I'm reminded, I was playing Splatoon the other day. Boogie, it was when you and I were playing during extra work. We had a teammate named Segata Sanshiro in Kana, but he was an old mascot for Sega. Yeah, this is just going to be the same thing again. No freedom. Maybe I need to blow something up sooner, but even if I put a bomb here... Oh, nope, goodbye. That's going to leave a mark. Right? Sagata Sanshiro is a deep cut. Sometimes I wish there was a way in Splatoon I could communicate to another player, like, hey, I like your name, I like your splash tag, whatever they got going on. You hope it was actually him, not even a squid version of him, just him. There's just a normal, excitable human man who really loves Sega working our shift with us at Bone Rattle Arena. Where do I put the bomb so I don't destroy Molly's whole existence? Well, whatever I'm doing here is not correct. Okay. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas, which isn't a good thing in the mines, actually. Why does this feel like the first screen of Baba Is You, teaching you the mechanics? Oh. Whoa, uh-oh. Bye. Had to be on top of that. Nope. Okay, okay. Except now I don't have enough bombs to get... Oh wait, no, we're okay. No, we're not okay. Never mind. I've ruined everything. You can do it, Molly, as they violently explode. Feeling that. No. Oh, sorry. It was too slow. You missed one input. Okay. There we go. Fixed. Uh-oh, this one's about to explode. No. Fun stories about mines. And when you say fun stories about mines, Do you mean genuinely fun, or how much tragedy are we talking here? There we go. Oops, no, don't block the stairs. Don't block the stairs, Molly. Oh, how nice. It feels so ominous in here, like something's gonna pop out of the middle and eat me. Or I should make a fun shape in the dirt, but I don't really have the ability to make a fun shape in the dirt. Except for like some kind of spiral. Cinnamon bun. Cinnamon bun. The sound effects in these games are quite satisfying, aren't they? Oh, I've donked it up. No, I haven't. Oh! Dormitories. Am I home? When you say fun, you mean macabre. I had a hunch. I made a snail, you're right. Snail. It was a snail from Bug Snacks. Is this my bed? It is now. The end. This is Dwarf Fortress. Are all of Molly's internal organs tracked? That was a good one. I like Momo. And the name is so cute. Momo. Like Momo, me and Shiren. Dang, I should have said this one was the blast to make. Alas. It was fun, though. A level one of my kids did in Mario Maker that involved bob-ombs and brick walls. Or sorry, the kernel for this one was a level one of my kids did in Mario Maker that involved bob-ombs and brick walls. I noticed that the explosions left fun shapes with single blocks stranded in odd places, and thought maybe that's one of these Sokoban except you can cheat kind of patterns, bless you. To kill some time on a long drive, I asked everyone in the car who they thought should be the hero of this bombing game. Becca said it should be a mole, based on the fact that the algorithm had been feeding her mole content for weeks now. How do I get on this mole feed? I thought a mole wearing a hard hat would be cute, and you were right. Something was wrong with the level design, though. There was no dirt. Moles kind of only do one thing, which is dig through dirt. That led to the idea of soft blocks, dirt, versus hard blocks, rock. And then it was a game. 6.022 multiplied by 10 to the 23rd power. Now, is that a measurement for Sagata Sanshiro's power level? Now, I do have 5 more games here in this collection, but it is also late, unfortunately. So I'll probably save these for another stream, and I'll go back to Skeleton Gelatin when my brain is functional. But I do have to get to... Oh, it's a... Oh, no, it's a mathematical... Oh, I see now. I see. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining me for a nice, cozy, laid-back sort of stream. I don't know about you, but it felt right for this very cold winter day. Please look forward to more of that cursed game, Donkey Kong 64, on Friday. I will be playing more of this and more of Shiren the Wanderer. What will be next week? I don't know. You're going to have to see what I feel like. But in the meantime, please take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay cozy if you are somewhere cold like I am. And have a wonderful evening. Oyasumi nasai.